So here we are in Kali Yuga, the age of darkness, according to the Hindu tradition, the Hindu time frames of different eras that occur during the life of the universe, the life of creation rather. So many universes. The creation, that cycle of creation, because it's not linear. It actually is a cycle. So in that age of darkness, why bother? If we know it's the age of Kali Yuga, if we know that things are going to get worse, why bother? Because we've been put here. And because in the scriptures, what we are told is, God says, whenever darkness is winning out over light, whenever adharma, unrighteousness, is winning out over dharma, righteousness, I incarnate in form on earth in order to bring light back to the darkness, in order to bring dharma back to adharma. And because our scriptures also tell us that that divine is in every one of us, which means that our duty, our dharma, is to bring light to the darkness. Now, we may not single-handedly be able to undo Kali Yuga, but we're not being asked to. We're simply being asked to bring back light to darkness, to bring back dharma to adharma. Because if not, we are failing in our duties. In the Bhagavad Gita, which if you come to satsang a lot, you'll realize it's sort of my go-to text, because that which occurs in our life, the questions that arise, I find so frequently. So frequently, I can look at the Gita, and actually Lord Krishna's already given the answer. I don't have to rack my brains. I don't have to try to think about it and figure out, oh, what did this one say? It's right there in the Gita. And in the Gita, Lord Krishna has made it so clear that the reason Arjun has to fight this battle is not because he's definitely going to win. Lord Krishna does not say, oh, don't worry, you've got this one covered. Don't worry, I'm on your side. How could we lose? Interestingly, in all of these verses, in 700 verses of the Gita standing on the battlefield, if everyone could just take a moment and turn their phones off, that would be fantastic. Or on silent, that would be fantastic. I know sometimes we think they're off, but just take a moment and make sure they really are. So, in 700 verses, he doesn't say, don't worry, nothing to worry about, you're going to win. He gives him the entire Bhagavad Gita of why he needs to fight the war without ever once saying, and I promise you will win. And the reason to me that that's so important is the teachings are the same, whether you're going to win or not win. They're not the teachings that you give to someone who's definitely going to win the battle. They're the teachings you give to someone who must fight the war, whose dharma it is to fight that war. And so for us, our dharma here, yeah, it's Kali Yuga. Why have you been born in Kali Yuga? Why have I been born in Kali Yuga? Why have we all been born in Kali Yuga? Well, the whole karmic package for all of us has brought us here in Kali Yuga, in this age of darkness. Clearly, for some reason, nothing is random. It means we are the ones who can bring that light back to that darkness. I would not be very good on a battlefield. I don't know how to work a bow and arrow. I get scared very easily. Good thing, I was not the one standing in that chariot with Lord Krishna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra who had to fight the battle because I couldn't do it. Arjun was there who could do it, whose dharma it was to do it, and whose karmic package had brought together this warrior who could do it. So we are each given the tools, the ability to be able to do that which we are supposed to be doing. So never doubt that. Yeah, it's dark. But if every single one of us becomes a light, we will be able to change that. I deeply, fervently believe that nothing in the universe is random. And it goes against every aspect of God that I know inside me. To have us be here, jumping around, protecting water, protecting air, protecting soil, saving lives, just because it's this play that God wants us to do, and actually none of it is going to make any difference, and actually none of it could make any difference because it's all supposed to go to hell anyway. I don't believe that. It doesn't align with my experience or my belief in God. I don't believe anything is without reason. And so if we are here at this time with the tools that we have, with the compassion that we have, the empathy that we have, the pain in our hearts that we have at what is happening in our world, it's been put there for a reason. And the skills that we've been given have been given to us for a reason, like Arjun was able to do that thing with the bow and arrow, because that's what he needed to do. We need to do something different. And so we've been given different skills and abilities. But that's for each of us to use them. To bring back that light. Remember also, again, that we're speaking cyclically, not linearly. And so it's a cycle. Something needs to bring back the light. It's not automatic. We need to bring back that light, bring back the truth. Who knows how it needs to start, when it needs to start? Let it start with us. That's what we're here for.